Alright, how are you all doing? Did you join me in Bakewell in a car park with my R1250GS? And I thought I'd put together a quick video sharing with you my thoughts on this, my new bike, and the 5 things that I really like about it. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just about to head back after a fantastic ride, and I've just find myself admiring the bike, hence the thought for sharing this particular vlog on my 5 things I like about the bike over in particular the GS 1200 adventure. I've had it since February and it has been fantastic, but underused because of no end of problems with not with the bike but with a couple of storms and of course COVID-19. Now the very first thing I did, I need to put this in here, no littering, it was fit the Wondershare pegs on the bike to lower them by an inch, and they have been fantastic. I just couldn't get on board with the higher pegs, or the standard pegs I should say, with the bike. I had to do a few modifications to get it back to the ergonomics of the Adventure variant, which I enjoy so much, and that was a significant purchase in regards to the impact. But it cost, they weren't cheap. They cost around, I think, £140, I think. So yeah, they're not expensive for what they are, but they are worth it. Completely no regrets, because they were a fantastic investment. The other things on the to-do list are crash bars, because they're very exposed. So that's the next thing to get fitted. Once all this dies down, I'll get that on order and get them fitted up real quick, and certainly before any tours. The other thing, just before I get going on, that I've noticed with the difference in, I don't know if it's in my head or not, so if anyone knows, please confirm and put it down below on the comments. I think the lean on this bike when it's on this side stand is a lot more pronounced than it is on the Adventure. I've noticed this a few times where I've parked up, that it leans over quite far, you know. I can see it there. It's I don't know if it's just a GS thing or an Adventure variant. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Just realised that all those people could hear me. It's quite funny. It's a weird guy in a full bike kit in a car park talking to himself. But I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. All right. So yeah, in short, all that waffle is, I think it leans over a lot more on the side stand than the Adventure did. But now I've got to that point where is it me thinking that, or is it actual fact? So if anyone knows, please let me know. So let's get this up. I love that screen. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get the cameras on. So I'm going back now, and the plan is to go via the Cat and Fiddle. So you on, hello. There's you on. So hopefully it's in my history. Talk amongst yourselves. Hopefully that's the right Cat and Fiddle. That looks about right. Yes, it does. Cool. Good. Right. There we go. Destination sorted. Start making our way in that general direction as soon as I get out of here. It is a glorious day in the peaks. She is glorious too. It's over 18 degrees at the moment, and although we're on lockdown and it has been eased oh so slightly, people come out here in their droves. It's just packed, which is a little scary if you ask me. It's coming up to about midday now. I've been out here since like 8 o'clock and it's been fantastic. But yeah, it's time to head back before it gets too crazy. Beautiful place, I love Bakewell. Alrighty, so let's do top 5 of things I like about this bike. So this is in no particular order, it's just as they come up in my head. I have actually thought about this prior to doing this video. Oh, is that close? Oh no, we can go that way. And they are the things that I particularly like about the bike over the Adventure, the 1200 Adventure, which I had and rode for 3 and a bit years. Okay, so number one, it's the engine. That new 1250 engine with shift cam technology is just phenomenal. It really is, people. It's just incredible. It's so smooth, and the power it gives is incredible, and I love it. I really do. The sound it produces is just awesome as well, and it's just the experience is just brilliant, and I love it. I've been a fan of the Boxer Twin and twins in general for years, you know, and when you think what else could they possibly do with the Boxer Twin, they go and produce the 1250 with shift cam, and it's just great. It really is, and I adore it. It's so smooth, so powerful, so torquey, and it's a usable power unit that that you can go on the twisties and go hell for leather, or go on the motorway and just plow along at 70, 80 all day and everywhere in between, you know. So it's just brilliant. Those boffins at BMW have done their work, and it's a testament to years and years of development. It's just incredible. Number 2, and going with this because my mind's gone blank on what number 2 actually was. But as I'm riding along these roads, it's the overall performance and handling of the bike. I think, again, it might be a placebo thing, but I feel like this bike handles better than the 1200 Adventure with all its bulk, and it's just incredible the way it just responds and leans into the corners. It's just miles and miles of smiles for me. Come on, buddy. Okay, so number 3, following on from the tech, is that screen, that TFT screen. I think it's just brilliant. I really do. It was one of those deal breakers for me when I got the bike. It was one of the big things that attracted me to upgrading. So I think it's made such an impact to these big adventure bikes. It's so slick, it's so intuitive, and I adore it. I think it's just one of the slickest things on the market in regards to TFT screens. I think BMW have really led the way with that particular screen, yes, I'm a bit biased in regards to this, but the other screens are good. KTM, Triumph, they've all produced amazing TFT screens, but I think this one is still the best one out there with what it does and what it's got on there and the way it simply displays that information, and I really enjoy it, using it. So yeah, that BMW TFT screen is in at number 3. So number four is the tech. This is a double-edged sword in regards to tech. Is it too much? Are we getting too far away from what biking is all about? Maybe, yeah. But equally, the tech in this bike is just brilliant, and I'm enjoying it for the most part. Things like, for example, the quick shifter. Again, it's been developed and it's evolved from my 1200. It's so much smoother to use and so much more fun. One of the more recent additions, the electronic brake kind of thing, the anti-roll brake, is so useful for a bike that's so big and heavy. And there's no end of other gadgets on this machine. There's just two that stick out of my head right off the bat, and it just adds to the experience. And I think it's all the better for it, So yeah, technology, all the gazmos, gadgets and gizmos on this bike just makes it that much better for making it a do-it-all bike, And number one, it's the looks of the thing. It's just, in my opinion, stunning. I think again, BMW have nailed it with this version of the GS. There's not one angle of this bike when I have it parked up that I don't stop and go, wow. I think it looks stunning in this finish, the black storm, black storm paint, and it does exactly what you want from a bike. When you open that garage door, you have that moment of going, wow, So yeah, number one, the looks. I think it's a looker. I love the gold forks, and it's one of my favourite things on the bike is the gold forks. I think they look just stunning. So just a collection of random thoughts for you there while I'm on the way back. So just a bit of a recap, if I can remember them all. God, I'm rubbish at this. Number 5 is the engine. They're all singing, all dancing. 1250 shift cam boxer twin. It's just incredible. Number 4 is the tech, the general tech on the bike, all the gadgets and gizmos. It's just brilliant, and it aids, in my opinion, to having fun on this bike, either on a tour or on a blast like I am on today. Number 3 is that incredible TFT screen that doesn't get old. Every time you turn it on and gives you that intro, you know you're on something special. It makes me smile. Number 2 is the overall handling and performance, and number 1 is the looks. I think she is a proper looker. So that's it. They're my 5. Feel free to comment on my my shortlist there. So that was it. That was my top 5. I hope you enjoyed that. And it's just my initial impressions after having the bike for a few months. And I think I'll do the opposite, you know, the things I dislike, because there are some on there that I already have that I've noticed from the GS Adventure, which I love so much. So I'll do that, I'm sure, very soon, maybe on the next ride. So until then, stay safe, stay the course, be strong, and I'll be back real soon. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.